What is going on, guys? I picked up a 25 F-150 trimmer. This one's got the 5-liter in it. I want to talk about the top 3 things you should do if you buy a new F-150. First thing on the list is a catch can. So this is the 5-liter, but a catch can is a great idea on the 5-liter or the EcoBoost. I would say especially the EcoBoost, being that you got those twin turbos, you're going to build a lot more crankcase pressure. And basically what happens is oil comes from your PCV valve and gets dumped back into your intake. Not really a big deal other than that oil gets put back into your intake and you start to build deposits, valve deposits, oil in your intake, throttle body deposits, things like that. A catch can is going to catch all that oil before it goes into the intake, so you don't have to worry about those things. So I chose to go with the J&L setup. I've used them before. That's actually what I have on the Shelby. I've been pretty happy with it. They had a kit that was a plug and play setup for the 25 F-150, and super simple setup, easy to get it connected to your vehicle. I will go ahead and throw up a video here of the line that I removed off the, runs from the valve cover over to the intake. And I mean, this truck's got 2,200 miles on it. And as you can see, thing has already got oil in that tube. That is all oil that would be going straight back into your intake. So once again, this catch can is just a great idea. So this setup particular mounts to the battery tray. You've got one line that comes over, plugs right onto your valve cover. The other line's going to come up and plugs right in here behind the throttle body. Now this comes all pre-assembled. All you've got to do is remove that old line, drop this one in its place. As you can see, pretty decent looking setup. I will throw a link to this if you're interested in picking one up. Fairly inexpensive for what you get. The next thing I want to talk about is inner wheel well liners. So Ford does not put inner fender liners in the back of the new F-150s. So you will just see the inside of the painted bed. So in this case, it's a white truck. You just would see white under here. And it just kind of looked out of place. I will show you kind of a before and after right now. You can kind of see that white inside that wheel well, and I thought, once again, it kind of looked out of place. Then you can see the after once I put that wheel liner in there. Now a couple things with putting this in here. What's going to happen, especially on the trimmer or just a truck that you put some knobby tires on, these things retain rocks. You get on highway speeds, they start to throw those rocks out. If you don't have an inner fender well liner, you're just going to beat all that paint up, end up chipping it all off, end up with corrosion. These are aluminum, so we shouldn't have to worry about rust, but you can get corrosion, and once again, all that paint chipped off just didn't look great. I've seen some trucks around that have that, and white is the worst of the offenders when it comes to how that looks under here. If you've got a black truck, not going to be able to notice it as much, but I really think this just cleans the whole wheel well up, makes the truck look better in general. Don't just have that white background under here. Gives us some protection. I chose to go with the Ford OEM. They sell a set of liners. I'll throw a link to those down below. There are some other ones. Husky makes a pretty good one. I just chose to go with the Ford just because I had some Ford points to use. So my third and final thing on the list is kind of just a nice to have type thing. So Ford does use what they call the Boxlink System, and that is these panels that are bolted to the sides of the bed. Juggernaut Designs actually makes these brackets that come with a ratchet strap on them that bolts right into the Boxlink system. I think it's a pretty slick setup. I'll show you how they work. They do offer these covers that I opted for. Just keep the sun from beating on these things all day, every day while you're not using them. They do fit pretty tight, so kind of hard to get on and off. But you've got this ratchet strap here. This thing will swivel any direction you need it to. Swings down, and then the strap itself is spring loaded. So you pull that out, connect it what you need to whenever you're done, put it back here, it retracts itself. As you can see, installation is very easy. We're simply going to remove the 4 bolts that hold the factory plates on, and we're going to bolt these new plates with the ratchet straps in their place. I'll kind of show you a before, and then here's the after. Super simple install, fit great. I had no fitment issues, bolts all lined up, easy to do, great addition. So those are the top 3 things that I've done with my 2025 F-150. Pretty good bang for your buck. You get some protection back there on those wheel wells. Keep that oil out of your intake. Keep your engine running like it's supposed to. And those ratchet straps are just kind of nice to have. If you're interested in anything we've shown in this video, I will throw links to those down in the description. Other than that, see you guys next time.